Greetings, gentlemen and ladies, to an amazing examination of the U.S. hypersonic rocket. Among the most incredible pieces of this was ever made possible by military technology. Eagerly anticipated weapon has been meticulously created after years of investigation and development. It represents the apex of engineering expertise. Its abilities are absolutely incredible, and they are transforming missile technology, works in this engrossing film. We set out on a quest to discover the very essential components of hypersonic missiles, examine their essential elements, their strategic importance, and the formidable obstacles they present to defense mechanisms. So buckle up, buckles, as we begin this fascinating travel. Hypersonic missiles, a marvel of engineering of contemporary rocket technology, have evolved the way that wars view speed. In these rockets move quickly across the sky, quicker than the 5 times faster Mach 5 the sound speed as they depart. In contrast to conventional weapons, behind conventional missiles that move at speeds, subsonic, supersonic, or hypersonic missiles exceed the bounds of the possible, formerly believed to be feasible, providing them agility and quickness that are unparalleled due to their incredible at their speed. They can cover a lot of ground. Military in a short period of time, planners must reevaluate their techniques for snooping on and defending against missiles as a result of threat from hypersonic travel, and the brief required response times. Picture a plane leaving New York to Los Angeles. Within a short minutes is the actual hypersonic travel time. Missiles, allowing for their sheer velocity them to hit targets with extraordinary speed, which makes them ideal for tasks requiring a quick turnaround or swiftly developing risks. This exceptional speed provides military demands unparalleled adaptability and an advantage in reacting quickly changing circumstances like an airplane in flight. These missiles depend on their ability to fly, intended to fly through the skies, as they contrast speed through the atmosphere compared to traditional ballistic missiles, which adhere to a hypersonic high-arc trajectory. Missiles make use of their lift from the air to move in an erratic and dynamic approach to a conventional missile defense mechanisms that are more used to dealing with dependable challenges. To ballistic trajectories arise from ballistic missiles' capacity to alter your path while in flight, so that you could be asking yourself why countries are investing billions of dollars were spent on developing hypersonic missiles. The solution is in terms of the revolutionary benefits. These cutting-edge weaponry enhances the contemporary battlefield. Everything is reduced to their unmatched speeds and agility. In the first place, to put this in context, consider how quickly which the path of a hypersonic missile is more than Mach 5, which corresponds to 5 times the sound speed. As a result of this incredible pace, it will be extremely not able to stop any missiles that are currently employed to protect against they. Resulting from this, hypersonic missiles provide a tactical benefit above traditional ballistic missiles, which makes them extremely useful weaponry in a setting where the environment is changing quickly. Second, they could be able to cover large distances in a brief period of time, which radically alters the gameplay because of their extraordinary speed, as well as the capacity to cover wide areas. Hypersonic missiles sharply reducing the time required to use this ability to react to fresh threats, guarantees a more nimble and dynamic, methodical approach to military operations that ultimately leads to a rise in the striking force within the company. Third, it is possible to arm hypersonic missiles using both nuclear and conventional warheads. This twofold ability increases the array of military alternatives at hand to those in positions of decision-making. They able to provide precisely guided traditional payloads with devastating precision, striking targets with pinpoint accuracy. Nevertheless, their capacity to carry more nuclear bombs deterrence and strengthens a nation's nuclear policy, guaranteeing safety and steadiness. Furthermore, these missiles possess the ability to fend off enemy anti-access and area denial tactics, are 2 ideas that opponents frequently use to limit the freedom of an opposing force to mobility and entry into particular areas. The extreme quickness and agility of hypersonic missiles enable cooperative forces to oppose and counteract these measures that prevent access and deny areas, consequently preserving essential freedom of taking military action. By placing funds for the development of hypersonic missiles, nations aim to obtain a tactical advantage. strengthen their defense themselves, and possess additional military options. Changes are constant in modern combat, thus, fresh concepts are required. Today, hypersonic missiles are a useful tool. Solution to the 21st century issues. Century as we approach recognizing the revolutionary, the science underlying hypersonic missiles, let's examine their essential elements and operational ideas that allow them to soar at such incredible speeds in the future. On our countdown, number 2 is lift and propulsion. From aerodynamics. Hypersonic rockets employ their utilizing aerodynamic design to produce lift, as in contrast to conventional ballistic missiles that depend on a trajectory with a high arc. Due to this innovative methodology, they are capable of dynamic gliding and maneuvering as they soar at great speeds, making them remarkably nimble and difficult to intercept. But what gives these missiles traveling at such high speeds now? Let's disclose the second crucial: advanced air-breathing engines. As a component, especially the potent scramjet. Top-ranked engines on the list are the sophisticated scramjet motors that provide hypersonic web at speeds never before previously observed. Let us examine how these propelling mechanisms that enable movement at speeds surpass the velocity of marvelous sound work. Scramjet engines. They were of contemporary engineering, designed to efficiently pull in air from the surroundings, and once it's inside the air, compress it. In addition to the fuel that ignites the start of an ongoing process of combustion, and scramjets are different from more traditional rocket motors, which require oxidizers to maintain the burning at this astounding rate. A feature that is absent oxidizers leads to a notable decrease in weight, which consequently enhances both the performance of the missile and its range. To gain a deeper comprehension of the science underlying, let's examine scramjet propulsion in more detail. Method by step, with air as the first step. Absorb the hypersonic's front, and intake on a missile engine takes in a lot of air, and afterwards compresses it as the rocket moves through the atmosphere. Quickly compressed air is burned in the second step, blends with the fuel, which is frequently hydrogen, to create a blend that can, in contrast, ignite. Scramjets rockets don't need heavy equipment, oxidizer tanks, because they make use of environment surrounding them as their origin of oxygen. However, rockets need to carry step 3 for both oxidizers and fuel is supersonic burning. This process entails the mixture burning when it ignites supersonic combustion chamber speeds. Engines chamber, which is what powers the process, is rapid combustion. The missile's forward motion, the heated exhaust gases with high velocity are released in the fourth step from the engine, which produces forward thrust, driving the rocket to speeds above hypersonic, higher than Mach 5. Speed, as they say, is the name of the intense game. The speed at which hypersonic missiles travel is not only for display, it fulfills multiple crucial functions, rendering it a necessary. The first feature of this technology, hypersonic missiles, possess a significant advantage in terms of tactical surprise and reaction times. As a result of their due to their lightning-fast speed, they are able to travel at a great speed, long distances in a brief period of time, making them ideal targets for assault targets with a tight deadline, or rapidly. Second, speed response to threats is a crucial component of defeating the amazing speed of air defense systems, and hypersonic maneuverability missiles make them difficult to follow and stop, which is a major issue for the present missile defense systems. Approaching the center of the activity, we reveal the powerful hypersonic aircraft of the United States missile programs. These undertakings symbolize a calculated decision to stay at the vanguard of contemporary combat and give the country a clear advantage in combat. The Air Force's AGM-183 is an airborne rapid response system. The Weapon ARRW program comes in second because its potential to change the game program has garnered broad pay heed. The ARRW missile, especially made to be carried and launched from aircraft that supply it with unparalleled adaptability and responsiveness. The ARRW rocket's true power comes based on how quickly it can move at supersonic speeds. It can descend quickly, targets with a short half-life, like birds striking, lowering the likelihood that its adversaries will counterattack. With the launch of the ARRW program, a new era of exact hits that will enable the United States Air Force respond swiftly to emerging threats and efficiently. But even cutting-edge technology encounters a good deal of challenges. The R's development. The program has experienced brief delays, as frequently occurs with extremely complicated and creative initiatives. But don't worry, these obstacles are only hiccups in the route leading to a military position revolution in the realm of naval authority. The U.S. Navy is capable of holding its own, enhancing their primary goal. Seafaring attack capacities. Therefore, they've put in a lot of effort to grow. Technology for hypersonic missiles. Employing ship-based hypersonic missiles enhances a nation's naval dominance and provides its military with unparalleled. All of these initiatives are flexible, with the intention of expanding the parameters naval battle and maintaining the United States Navy leading the way in global projection of power. United States acknowledges that the military technology's future is found in the realm of hyperspace, and its dedication to the advancement of research and application highlights its commitment to uphold an unchallenged stance in international security. That's the AGM 183R for you. The U.S. Navy's hypersonic program missile campaigns two foundational elements of the U.S. unwavering commitment to technology supremacy. While we prepare for these programs stand for the future of warfare as rays of hope, symbolizing America's unwavering commitment to security, stability, and harmony in a constantly changing global. As we approach showcasing the world what the American hypersonic rocket is capable of, must be open and truthful about the issues that accompany this cutting edge concerning technology. One of the main issues is that it's possible for hypersonic missiles to bypass the missile defense system currently in place, systems that would be challenging for each defense planners and implementers. The hypersonic missile's high speed, in addition to their amazing mobility, makes it very difficult for traditional missile defense systems to eliminate their hypersonic missiles, as opposed to supersonic or subsonic missiles that move in tandem with predefined paths, move through the atmosphere at rates that are higher than Mach 5. Thus avoiding conventional defense tools, which this provides a formidable obstacle for defense mechanisms, as preventing these supersonic projectiles require an unmatched degree of accuracy and the greatest state-of-the-art interception technologies presently accessible. In reaction to the growing risk posed by hypersonic missiles, the Department of Defense in the U.S. has started a comprehensive research project. Modern sensors, such as radars and technologies for interception, are at the primary objective of these endeavors is obvious to strengthen the country's defense capacities to counter threats from hypersonic sources and keep up a strong posture of deterrence. Engineers and scientists are at work 24/7 to discover more effective ways to track and activate the hypersonic missiles to remain competitive with these rapid threats over extended distances. Scientists are creating innovative modern radar systems. In addition to integration of sensor networks is being done to give current information on potential hypersonic threats, bolstering armed forces. Forces one to respond quickly and firmly. The competition to create a hypersonic missile. Additionally, technology has spurred a parallel scramble for hypersonic protection, as more nations aim to utilize the potential of the need for hypersonic missiles is urgent. Must surpass possible opponents in defense capabilities above the speed of light in this field. Strategic competition has intensified, encouraging countries to make investments. A significant amount of research and development, maintain an advantage in the game's development of trustworthy hypersonic defense mechanisms is essential to guaranteeing the security of countries and discourage possible aggressors. A interception of a hypersonic rocket successfully missile would surely demonstrate the impact, the efficacy of that kind of defense actions, conveying a strong message to opponents that we must remember the various uses and tactical consequences posed by hypersonic missiles. These advanced weaponry have changed the state of national security, presenting fresh opportunities and difficulties facing military strategists around the Third World. We look at how the usage modification of hypersonic missiles, what deterrence means in their exceptional precision and speed. The ability to strike is a contributing factor to deterrence by deterring potential aggressors, refraining from using any violent adversaries in action. are compelled to reconsider aggressive methods as they develop conscious of the potential for quick and terrible reprisal of this significance. Deterrence's key component is necessary for maintaining world peace and keeping disputes from getting worse proceeding to the second. The existence of the threat posed by hypersonic missiles, importance of diplomatic relations, and efforts to reduce arms as more nations create and implement these advanced weapons. Foster feels that it is essential. Accessible routes for communication and global collaboration, having clear communication channels can be beneficial. Eliminate misconceptions, lower the danger of miscommunications, and eventually stop unintentional escalation. Additionally, encouraging responsible firearms control methods are prioritized to stop an unchecked arms race and preserve regional stability. Let's now discuss the various ways that intelligence monitoring, as well as ISR reconnaissance missions, can make use of missiles that travel at hypersonic speed. The extraordinary speed of hypersonic missiles and the capacity to travel great distances, quickly making them indispensable for obtaining data in real time for ISR missions. These are traveling at hypersonic speeds. Missiles are able to reach important locations, quickly gathering essential data that is mission critical and time sensitive. Crucial to their intelligence collection capabilities, expand regions in which conventional monitoring systems could be restricted or limited. Hypersonic missiles can reach contested or distant areas, rapidly providing essential information about possible enemies and threats, actions and modifications in the geopolitical mechanisms regarding ISR operations. Having the ability to transmit sensors and monitoring apparatus located deep within the enemy territory in a swift and stealthy manner provides advantages that are unmatched by anything else. The military situational intelligence superiority in intelligence can be enhanced by using these missiles, which is capable of deploying highly advanced cameras, sensors, or even hypersonic signal intelligence apparatus. ISR applications for missiles go beyond just obtaining data, so they can serve as a component of a larger network of intelligence resources, supporting coordinating the use of diverse resources and maximizing the exchange of data. In this interconnected strategy permits military decision makers to acquire a thorough and current depiction of the front lines or world affairs. Additionally, hypersonic missiles could send their gathered data in real time to go to command centers or other platforms that enable rapid analysis and making thoughtful decisions. With this capability, blind intelligence spots are drastically reduced, and in response to emerging threats, military actions are improved and accelerated progress toward horizon. Let's investigate the fascinating upcoming advancements in hypersonic missiles and their worldwide context. Engineers and researchers are placing their undivided focus on enhancing the hypersonic missiles' abilities as technology keeps pushing boundaries. Among the most crucial items to check investigating is developing rocket guidance, and focusing on improving system performance is being carried out to create sensor algorithms and the combining artificial intelligence more intelligent. The aim of these upgrades is to produce even more hypersonic weapons, precise and adaptable, so they can strike their objectives with unerring precision. Moreover, propulsion effectiveness is a top concern as specialists look for ways to enhance the air-breathing engines that we can anticipate the flight of hypersonic missiles. Even longer ranges at astonishing increased propulsion systems and speeds imply increased adaptability in operational planning, and improved reactivity on the flexible warheads for the battlefield are being created by modifying pre-existing designs in order to fulfill the new demands. Payloads are specially designed for particular purposes, like accurate anti-ship attacks or even fighting in underground fortifications. Targets that the U.S. can efficiently address a broad range of dangers with specialized force by equipping missiles that travel at hypersonic speed and mission-specific warheads. Its flexibility not only improves military prowess, but additionally provides diplomatic benefits. The capacity for scale the force in accordance with the circumstance can aid in diffusing tense situations and show the U.S. dedication to reducing unintended consequences as more countries spend money on hypersonic missiles technology. HIBs rise to a new global dynamic, such as the spread of advanced weapons, prompts worries about possible armaments, regional instability, and race. The world community needs to come together to foster frank communication and establish mechanisms for collaboration addressing the dangers that hypersonic weapons pose and encouraging their accountable deployment and development require close international cooperation. Maintaining strategic calm and avoiding needless escalations would necessitate active participation in arms control initiatives. By working collectively, nations can build confidence, establish norms, and create a framework to manage the complexity surrounding hypersonic missile technology. With technological advances, hypersonic missiles have the potential to reach new heights in the future. There are worldwide ramifications to consider as we enter a new era of military might. The road ahead is paved with opportunities and challenges, from improving guidance systems and propulsion efficiency to modifying warhead designs and hosting international cooperation. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into the world of hypersonic missiles. If you found this video informative and engaging, don't forget to hit the like button below. Your support means a lot to us, and it helps us reach a broader audience. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel and turning on the notification bell so you never miss any future updates on exciting topics like this one. By subscribing, you become a valued member of our community, and we would love to have you with us. If you have any questions, thoughts, or experiences to share about hypersonic missiles, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment in the section below, and let's spark a conversation together. As always, your feedback and suggestions play a significant role in shaping the content we create. So if you have any ideas for future videos or topics you'd like us to cover, please feel free to let us know. Thank you for being a part of our journey. And until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay connected. Thank you.